interested. Okay, so it's 8:40. So what I'll do now, I will start a recap of our session right now. So what we did, I was asked to review the Australian dollar, the Australian dollar US dollar, which has been moving higher, thanks also to the news, the good news on the GDP. GDP yesterday, and this market has traded at 71.14, which has target around previous highs. That's a good exit level. On the 4 hours, we saw that this market is being pushed higher in extensions, so could potentially move higher. On the daily, the second target is 0.7434. I would suggest taking some partial profits when it gets to previous highs. Euro dollar has pierced our participation long, and so to me, there's no interest from dailies to pull this price higher, and this market is trading, and we can have a quick look at it. As you can see, it is trading shorts. It could be an opportunity for a short below 108.66 with a stop above 108.73, which is not too bad, because if you look at that, we are talking about just 7 pips plus spread, of course. Okay, so get ready maybe to trade an opportunity there. So talking about around 9 pips of risk, with a stop above highs, and that could be an opportunity there. Then we actually talked about, we touched very quickly on the US dollar, Canadian dollar. There was an opportunity there again. We saw that market sliding, and this market is now still sliding. If we look at the 1 minute here, there was the opportunity here. This blue bar, which is what I call the the Tokyo Open. In reality, the Tokyo Opens before, but that's when the opportunity present. Okay, and then we talk about US dollar, Japanese yen. That market is, and here the trigger for the euro dollar, if you are interested, and the market, that market actually, and I'm talking about US dollar, Japanese yen now, is actually sorry, what I was saying is it's actually showing, of course, it's actually showing a move lower, a move higher, of course, and we are still looking at 116.30 and 118.40 as potential resistance. That would be great gifts for us. Just to complete on the euro dollar, is trading an extension short on the daily, and as a result, the US dollar, Japanese yen should continue to move higher. We had some news from banks yesterday. They mentioned that the move on the move lower could be ended. And of course, I'm not going to fall in the trap there. The move we're talking about, the move in the US dollar, Japanese yen could be ended. I don't. I would not. I would be careful with this kind of statements, and actually, the only hint that these markets are offering, with a potential reversal of the US dollar, Japanese yen, is what the SP 500 is showing here. Okay, and the SP 500 has been moving higher since February the 11th. All right, so if you keep joining me in this room tomorrow at 8 p.m. and from next week at 7 p.m. from Sunday, March the 6th. It's going to be from 7 p.m. We will keep analyzing this market and we will be on top of these markets. Just to answer the last question from Jax saying, so Fibonacci does change with time. So there are two statements to do there. Fibonacci is not capable, in my humble opinion, to project time, but Fibonacci level changes all the time on all the time frames, and that's if you use them to model algorithms, which is what I do. Okay. So the reason why sometimes those levels, horizontal levels like this one, do not hold is because those are not the real level where interest from professionals and algorithms in modern markets is. And mind that in modern markets, 80% of participation comes from algorithms. All right. So this is it for today. Thanks a lot for joining in. Thank you very much, Pedro, BW, Gary, Dion, Roland, Label Lopez, Richard, Adinda, Horace, Mauricio, Lee, Sinatra, Mervyn, Desi, Jason, Joe, Gary, Peter, Pantelis, and Jax. Hello, Scott. And you're very welcome. And if I miss someone, mind that you are not in the list, so I have no ways to identify you. So thanks a lot for coming in. There is also FX Ambassador, of course, which is not showing on the list. Maybe I should just refresh. But I'll see you tomorrow, and happy trading and safe trading. Have a good night, day, afternoon, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. And by the way, if you are interested, again, I'm going to leave the slide on here. If you what is that? I have so much stuff here. And if you are interested, remember that in May I'm going to have a special session of my coaching program, which is now at its fourth edition. It's a proven program, and it's not a course, so it's not that when it ends you go by yourself. I'll keep helping you realizing the objective of the program. Okay, thank you very much for joining in, and one of the reasons that I want people to participate in the coaching program is that I am creating community of traders who are interested in the Fib-Stalker methods, and for those traders, I'm going to open up additional resources, and we're going to create a very good and active, as it is growing now, community of people who share the same interests and the same methods. All right, so thank you very much, and have a great one. Bye-bye now.